The investigation now starts, Christy. What's so interesting is that Ariel Castro really wanted a plea deal that would take the death penalty off the table. That happened, and now it is he who has taken his own life. This all started at around 9:20 our time last night. That's when prison guards found him actually hanging inside his cell just a few hours south of Cleveland. They tried to resuscitate him. When that didn't happen, he was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead about an hour and a half later. Now, according to that jail, a spokeswoman tells us that he was in protective custody, meaning he was alone in his cell. Prison guards would check on him every 30 minutes, but when they went to check on him at that point in the night, that's when they found him hanging. We're told that Ariel Castro was not on suicide watch, meaning he was not being guarded around the clock. So again, we're talking about those 30-minute windows when he would have been alone. What is also interesting is that there was a suicide note found earlier on when he was alive inside the house where he found those 3 women captive. So we know that he was having suicidal thoughts, but doctors did a mental evaluation. They say he was mentally competent, and again, he was being held in isolation. But again, as to exactly how this was allowed to happen, what materials were used, those are questions that we still do not have answers to. I am here along Seymour Avenue, which is where Ariel Castro's house once stood. It has since been torn down to give the community, to give those victims and their families some sort of closure. And again, another shocking development, another twist and turn this morning. Christy, back to you.
Has there been any reaction from Amanda Berry, Gina De Jesus, Michelle Knight, the women who Ariel Castro forced into captivity, or any reaction from their supporters about this latest development?
What's really interesting is that there has been a lot of reaction, really from around the world. Many say that this was justice. Others say that he took the easy way out. As of now, we have not heard from Amanda Berry or Michelle Knight. And again, you may remember that Amanda Berry and Ariel Castro had a 6-year-old daughter. I can't even imagine how they will break the news about his death. We have been hearing reports, though, that Gina De Jesus' family is reacting. They aren't happy about this, saying that he took the easy way out. And also, interestingly enough, and we're going to attribute this to CNN, Ariel Castro's family reacting this morning, saying that they did not learn the news until a few hours later. In fact, it was the media that first learned about this. So they're upset because they didn't hear about Ariel Castro's death until a few hours after the fact.